name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We're the #1 Class B dealer in the state of Florida. We're #3 in the whole United States of America. We love vans. That is all we do all day, every day, are Class B RVs. We also deliver them for free anywhere in the country. So we deliver these every day. We got one going today to California, one going to Oklahoma tomorrow. So we have them leaving Gainesville, coming to Gainesville. This is the epicenter of all Class B vans in the United States, is in Gainesville, Florida. But check out this beauty behind me. This is something that we just got yesterday. I got 2 vans in yesterday. One was the new Sprinter Echo, and one was the 2025 Winnebago Revel. We're like 2 months into 2024. I don't know how we got 2025s already, but this is a 2025 Winnebago Revel. It is an all-new, complete redesign of the Revel. They were so anxious and so proud to get this thing out. They rush it, and they say, you know what, we're not waiting until September like normal. We're not waiting until August. We are getting this bad boy out right now. So they released it, and it's out. It's here. We got one of the first 5 delivered in the country, and I think after watching this video, you are going to see why they redesigned it, and you're going to see that this redesign is totally worth it. Now, a little history about the Revel. They were the first kind of overland van on a 144 chassis Sprinter. They were the first. They were the OG, as they call it, the original gangster when it comes to overland vans. So they made it first. Everybody else came and kind of like the iPhone. Everyone's came along and kind of did their version of it, but Revels have still led the way from when they first started till now. And what's cool is, with this redesign, I think they've definitely taken what they've mastered and they've made it better. So they've made it to where everything on the original Revel, everything people complained about or didn't like or modified themselves, they went ahead and upped their game on it. So brand new 4-cylinder engine, all-wheel drive, lots of cool features, function. The lithium system is phenomenal. So that's one thing that they really stepped their game up, was the Lithionics lithium system is all new wheels, all new interior upholstery. I don't want to give it all away now. You got to watch this video. So watch this video, check out everything that this Revel has to offer. So we're gonna go around the entire outside of this Revel, then we're gonna jump inside of it. So just looking at it, just sheer looking at it, you can see one of the coolest things they did was they added this really cool roof rack that is branded Revel. I love that. I love the name, I love the look. They added these 2 really nice black oak, like these big LED lights. I think they're like 10,000 lumens each or something. Really, really bright. I mean, it's nice. And then what's cool is they come standard. Now, you can put more up there if you want, but I like 2 big ones and then 3 little ones. When this bad boy is coming down the road, you're gonna see it. You can add lights here, you can add lights here, you can do a lot of different things with this Sprinter chassis, and that is what's cool. There's so many options. Al Vans makes a lot of great options. Rover Gear makes a lot of great options. Backwoods, we do a lot with those guys. Backwoods and Rover are probably the main 2 people that we do these upgrades with. But they all make a lot of different bumpers and winches and LED lights for these Sprinters. But what's cool, so Mercedes comes with these high performance LED lights already. They come with the Parktronic. There is a front camera right here. So you got the front camera, you got Parktronic, and you got the LED lights already. Something else that they just upgraded is their wheels. So these are a Winnebago. You can tell I'm hungry. You know, it's 11 o'clock right now. I haven't eaten anything yet today. I do this intermittent fasting thing, and I get really hungry about 11 o'clock. So it's not Winnebago, it's Winnebago. The Winnebago Revel branded wheels. So if you look at it, you see the W in the center cap, and then you see the Revel here. So these are Revel grade branded wheels. They have the BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. And what's nice, so the brand new all-wheel drive does give you about 1.5 inches extra clearance than the four-wheel drive used to, which is really cool. So Sprinter went ahead and redesigned their engine. So now they have a 4-cylinder engine in the Sprinter, and they went to all-wheel drive. What's crazy about that is the 4-cylinder gets better gas mileage, better horsepower, more horsepower, and better torque, all in a 4-cylinder engine. It can tow the exact same, and it is, you know, more energy efficient. But then the all-wheel drive gives you more clearance, and it's always on. It's not just whenever you press a button, it's on. The all-wheel drive, when you need it, when it senses the tire spinning, it kicks everything into gear and it gets you out of sticky situations. So really like that aspect of the all-wheel drive. So I like that the logos are blacked out. A lot of people ask us to remove the logos anyways, but you can barely see them. Brand new running boards, nice big running boards, and it's not a bunch of little W's now. It says Revel, and if you zoom in, you'll see all these little holes. They're little Revel vans all over the running board. So you can see these are all little Revel vans on the running board. So very cool there. So this thing has a cassette toilet. The cassette toilet's nice because it's very easy to get in and out. And when you use the bathroom, you put number 1 and number 2 in here. This is right under the toilet. It's like a normal toilet there. But when this thing gets full or you have an opportunity, you pull it out, you unhook it here, and then you kind of walk it to wherever you're going. So you're not carrying it. They can get heavy. Then when you get to where you need to dump it, you move this, you unscrew it here, and this is brand new, so I don't have gloves on. I would have gloves on and probably a mask and all that stuff. And then you just dump it. When you're done, you can rinse it out, you can clean it, put the lid, I'd put a little deodorizer in it, put the lid back on it, put it in, walk it back, and then just slide it right back into place. So very easy. What's the advantages of a cassette toilet? So the advantages are you don't have to be at a campground or have a black tank to dump it. You can dump it in any toilet. You can dump it in a lot of creative places. I got in trouble for giving you guys suggestions. I said, let's dig a hole and you can dump it. I guess that's not allowed. So you can figure out where to dump it. You guys are all adults. So you figure out the safest and most environmental friendly place to dump your waste. But it is there. Winnebago these are some type of like bump outs on both sides. And what it does is it gives you more space for the bed. You do have your 30 amp service here, which is nice because when you plug it in, this lights up and it lets you know that you have real power. You know what's cool at Sunshine State RVs, we fly you into our dealership and we let you pick your van out. You know, we got Revels, we got Echoes, we got Coachman and Road Trek and American Coach and Storyteller and every different type of van you can imagine all in one place. So you come into Gainesville, you pick your van out, then once you pick the one out you want, we teach you how to use it. We give you a very, very thorough walkthrough, teach you how to use every single thing on the van, top to bottom, front to back, as much time as you need. Once you're done with that, we put you up at a local campground for 2 nights. It's about 5 minutes from our shop. For 2 nights, we put you up at the campground. During those 2 nights, you get a sense of how to work everything. You get to put into practice everything we just taught you. If you have any issues, anything needs adjusting, or if something breaks, which things do break sometimes, we are right there with you to take care of it, and we fix it instantly. We don't make you wait for an appointment. You come in, we take care of it right away. We prioritize from the line to make sure that that whole experience is great for you. And when you leave Florida, you know that your RV works and you know how to work your RV. Very important to me and everybody on our team. So that is one of the big benefits of buying from Sunshine State RVs. We have no dealer fees. We deliver free anywhere in the nation, give you a very thorough walkthrough, teach you how to use it, put you up, and then we guarantee you a service appointment within 5 days. Nobody else in the industry does that. So I say that now because we will teach you to put your plug in here and make sure it's solid, then to plug it into the shore power and make sure that's solid. But on this one, we went for the upgraded battery pack. It's about a $15,000 option, and it has 16.8 kW of Lithionics lithium batteries, which is nuts, absolutely nuts how much lithium battery. This thing can run for days and days and days just on the lithium. So something else they upgraded this big, huge, I mean, this thing is big. It can hold my weight. You can climb all the way up. This is a serious roof rack or a serious ladder to bring you up to the roof rack. There is 2 big solar panels up here. It does have, oh, look at this. There's a little Revel, a little picture of of a van right here, you know. They tend to put those everywhere. But it comes with 200 watts of solar, but it can be expanded up to 1,600 watts of solar through the expandable solar ports. You can also look here at these little things. These are all little vans. It's very cool. So it says Revel, but then they give you little pictures of little vans everywhere. Very unique, very unique. Tow hitch can tow 5,000 pounds. You know what? I'm gonna show you a little peek of the inside. A little peek before we go. So one thing that Winnebago does to extend your camping season is they give you all of your plumbing, like this stuff, inside the van. So all of this plumbing is in the van, and this is how they can make it a 4 seasons coach and really extend that camping season for you. Added insulation and bringing all the water in the van. So you got your water fill right here. You got your outside shower. So what you do is you just hook up a shower, a little quick connect shower thing here. You have hot and cold, and you can take a shower outside. They make these like awning, these like little annexes here that you can hook here, and you can have a shower curtain out here, and you can be showering right here. So next week I'm going out to Utah, and we're gonna go to the Homestead Crater to a hot spring. I'm pretty excited about it. And so while we're there, I really hope I see some vans. I'm actually flying with my wife, 4 kids, my daughter's boyfriend, my son's girlfriend, my other kids' friends. We're going as a party of 10 all the way out to Utah. So there won't be any Class B vans in my future when I'm there, but I'm definitely gonna be looking for these to see how people are using them out there, and I'll report back how Homestead Crater is in Utah. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. But I can imagine hooking up a shower here and be showering right out here. I can imagine throwing stuff in, taking stuff out right here. I do also know they make these really cool shelves you can put here, but this is the redesign back. So this is one of the really cool things. They've upgraded their insulated window coverings here. So this is a real thick insulated window covering. They upgraded that. They've made this a little bigger to fit the bigger lithium batteries. Like I said, it has a 16.8 kW lithium system. So this whole thing comes out and you have full lithium batteries, a big 3,000 watt inverter, an underhood generator. You have solar panels on the roof, so everything is there. But when they make this bigger, it's great because now there's a seat here. So you can have a little seat back here if you want to sit. So I like this redesign. I like they still give you the same stuff there. This bed still goes up and down. They give you a nice big screen here that you can use. So still all of the great functionality, but they have definitely upgraded a lot of that. So we'll get more into the inside here in a second. But as we finish walking around the outside, there is big Carefree awning with LED lights. You have a nice big running board as well. And just like all these Winnebagos, one of the things I love is the awning style dual pane windows. So let's jump inside the van and I'm gonna show you everything they did to take this from being what used to be, or what was the best seller, and they definitely stepped their game up on everything inside this Revel. So follow me in here. Okay, so we're inside of this brand new Revel, and you can already see some of the differences. The old Revels did not have this really nice wood look. They did not have this super high-end seat right here. Before, it was just a piece of a cushion and a piece of cushion. It was on the uncomfortable side. This here is adjustable back and forth. It slides. It's, I mean, really comfortable, and it has the really nice 3-point seat belts along with the child anchors there as well. So this is an actual functioning seat inside of the Revel. This was a huge redesign that really stepped up this area here. But some of the noticeable updates, I'm gonna read them because I just got this van in yesterday and I couldn't memorize all of them, even though I know most of them. So they went to a new Power Max system. Standard is 7.5 kW lithium, but this one here, like I said, has the upgraded 16.8 kW Lithionics system. The second alternator, the new cabinetry with the Blum system style drawers, the new dinette, the compression latches. So these latches here, they're really cool. So as you close it, it seals it shut there. So then it opens it like that. So I really like, this is not opening for nothing. They don't just randomly open. Double layer thin slate insulation throughout the entire coach. They have a brand new Timberline heating system that heats the hot water and the furnace. They have the lights, the wheels, the ladder, the running boards. The freshwater capacity increased from 24 gallons to 35 gallon. And what's really cool is that's an internal heated tank. So the biggest one of those, if you ask me, is this. It makes this a very comfortable sitting area here if you're on a long drive, if you have kids. They also, like I showed you earlier, they increase, they upgraded these new things here that can unzip, or if you don't want them, you just kind of roll it up and just kind of toss it. So we'll just toss this one aside here because we don't need it. Awning style windows, and I like it, they're trying to make it more aesthetically pleasing, as my wife would say. This is very aesthetically pleasing. So in the front also with the Mercedes chassis, they have upgraded their aesthetics up there. So they put some of the wood trim there, but this has all the same features. It has the big nav screen, the adaptive cruise, the push button start. It has all of the same safety features that every other Mercedes that you're used to has. But I like, this is a Lagun table, so this can move, it can come, it can go. You can get rid of it if you don't want it, but if you did have to work from here, you could. In this cabinet right here, they have the roof access port. I always talk about this because they put a hole in the roof with a cover, and then they give you the port here. So if you want to install an internet router, if you want to install anything on that roof, you install it there, you run the wire, and then you have the plug here. So they make it real easy for you to upgrade and modify your van. So right behind me here is their, see, that's locked. Right behind me here, this is their new Power Max system. So this shows you at what we have running right now, which is every light and the fridge, I can run for 5 days, 20 hours. Nothing else is on. We're not plugged in. The engine's not on. The fridge is on. It's freezing cold. Everything else, the air conditioner is the only thing that's not on right now. We can run for 5 days and 20 hours on this Lithionics lithium system, which is great. This also gives you, this is your Timberline, so you can turn your heater on, turn your hot water on, so everything Timberline is controlled right here. You do have this one place, so this shows you all your battery levels, this shows you your tank levels, and then these are your light switches for the bathroom. And then this is the bed, so this is where you take the bed up and down. So we'll do that here in 1 second, but check that out. How cool is that? Like, this is brand new. You can definitely tell, and they're premier products are top of the line. So one thing about the fridge I did not cover when I was outside, this fridge can be accessed from the outside, which is very cool. If you had beverages in the door, you open it and people can grab them. You can grab it, you can access it there. So I really like that, and I like how they give you that wood look. So they went through everything. This is also an extension of the galley here. So it gives you a nice cutting board. When you don't want the cutting board, you can just remove this, and now you have an induction stove there. And like I always say, what's beautiful about that portable induction stove is if you don't need it, leave it at home. If you need it, it's right there in the drawer. So I like it when people give me options. I like options. Your awning switch, your lights, you tell cabinet here, nice big cabinet, carpeted and insulated. You have your fan here. There's a screen here. There's also a screen in the back, but there's also like a little screen door here. Check this out. So if you need privacy and you got your kids back here, look at that. Me and my wife have 4 kids. We need lots of privacy from the kids. So this gives you that privacy you need from the front, where you could have kids sleeping up here in that Luna bed that they include. A kid can be sleeping up there, and then you can also have the parents sleeping in the back. So this rolls up real nice and easy. And you know what I like is when things are rolled up, they're out of the way. They don't bother anybody. They're not in the way so much. So they're rolled up nice out of the way. You got a little thing here. You got a nice W, nice square sink people like. Obviously, this is nice. Also, it gives you flexibility there. And so there's lots of drawers. So all these drawers, they open and close. 110, what's that called? USB ports everywhere. So all these drawers, I mean, might be a little, well, that's for a trash can, which is nice. Might be a little overkill, but I think that people appreciate the overkill. They appreciate these things being very, very secure. So before we walk all the way in the back, I want to show you the bathroom. So this bathroom has multiple functions. So right now it's set up to dry stuff here. So if you're scuba diving and you come back and you want to put your scuba gear here and let it just drip dry, there's a drain there, you can. If you're hiking or you get caught in the rain and you want to put your wet clothes here, you can. If you just want to remove this thing so you can take a shower, you just remove it and take a shower. The other cool thing is there is a what's this called? A rod, so you can hang up your clothes here. You also have your hot and cold here, and you put your shower head there. And then this is your toilet. So the toilet is the cassette toilet I showed you earlier that you access from the back, but it's a real toilet. So I'll move this to kind of show you what it looks like to have a grown-up on your toilet. So you're here, sitting on the toilet, handling business. Good amount of space. You know, this does, you know, I could probably close these doors. It would get a little tight for me, but you know, I'd probably handle my business right here just like this. So this isn't bad at all. Lots of space. We'll throw this bad boy back in there. There you go. And now a lot of people use their toilet rooms for storage when they're not using it for a bathroom. The thing about a Class B is you got to be flexible, right? Not everything is going to have a certain space or a certain way. You got to, some things, like if I went golfing, I'd put my golf clubs in there, and when I need to use the bathroom, just pull the golf clubs out, you know? So there's lots of different ways that you use areas. I mean, this van's only 19 feet long, you know, in a 19-foot van, you find things you can do. So earlier I talked about this area here being redesigned. So now they actually give you a place you can sit and recline and be quasi comfortable, right? So I like how they give you all of the straps on the floor. They redesigned this whole area back here, which is great. I like having somewhere I can sit. I like having the straps, but I really like having the garage. I mean, they give you stuff here, they give you this here. You know, the garage is so comfortable. This here gives you fresh air when it is down. And what's nice is when you're in here, if you're just hanging out waiting on your next adventure or whatever you're doing, you have the space to do it here. But then when it comes time to go to bed, you press this button right there, and in a total of 3 seconds flat, this bed is down, ready for bed. Oh, this bed is down, ready for bed. And so what I gotta do here is back that up a little bit there. Okay, now let's lower it. I got the cushion was in the way a little bit. Tim, we might need to take this one out. There we go. Now we lower it. There we go, perfect. So now that's here. There we go. So now we are on the bed, and with the bump outs, I am 6 foot tall. I got plenty of space to sleep, plenty of space for my wife to sleep back here. I got an air conditioner right above me, and I still have a garage underneath. So if you look, even with the bed down, you still have this garage area here for storage. So if you had scooters, if you had e-bikes you could take apart, if you had paddle boards, equipment, filming equipment, whatever it is you needed, you have the space here to store it inside overnight, which is really nice. And you don't have to lower this low. So if you want to raise it up to, I don't know, you want to raise it up to right here because you need more space underneath, you can. So you have the flexibility to lower it or raise it however you want. Then when it's down, it's nice. You have the window, you got plugs, and you have the air conditioner. So in a 19-foot, 6-inch RV, you have lots of options on how to use it, what you can do. So we're getting into this overland section space, and people are really liking all of the possibilities and all of the functionality and everything you can do with these overland vans. The beautiful thing, and I say this every day, is everybody can use it so differently. Use it for exactly how you want to use it. I'm gonna use it different than my camera guy Tim here is gonna use it, different than you're gonna use it. Tim wants to go out to Utah and he wants to take pictures and film things. This will be perfect. I have a wife and 4 kids. This would be a little tough, but me and my wife could definitely get away in this thing. You're at home watching, everybody does something different. So it just totally depends on how you want to use these vans. And there is a way to make this work if this is what you're looking for. So Sunshine State RVs is in Gainesville, Florida. We have these 2025 Revels that just came out last week. This is the newest of the new, brand new everything on this Revel. So we'll deliver for free to your house, or we'll fly you into Gainesville. We can also place orders. Anything you need, we are there to help you with it. So thanks for watching this walkthrough. Thanks for watching all of our other videos, and let me know if you need anything. Thank you.